Okay, so in this video we're going to build up the hallway and also build up the lobby. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add a wall. You can choose wall 1 or wall 2. I'm going to keep it with wall 2. Drag it into the scene. Then press V to snap it in place here. Also Control D to duplicate it. That's still selected. And then we're going to do 180 on the on the Y axis for rotation Y. And then snap this in place. All right. And then duplicate this. Press Control D. And then we're going to duplicate Control D again to duplicate it again. Make another one. Snap it in place. And then on this one, it's going to go Control D. And then we're going to shoot around with this one. So press Control D again. And then I think it's 0. No, it's a 0. Let's do 90. All right, 90 on the Y. Then press V key to snap this in place. All right, and duplicate this. Then do negative 90. This end and snap this in place, pressing V key. Have a hallway. Press D, duplicate it again. Snap this in place. And D again, Control D. Press V, snap it in place. All right. And we're gonna do it one more time by Control D. And then snap it in place. Basically what the plan is the zombie is a tiny place. So basically the zombie's gonna show up, chase you around, give you enough space to avoid the zombie from getting attacked, and then so you can go out the door. And also there's going to be a nice cutscene here with one of our friends getting eaten by a zombie, which you will see later. So even though I'll be honest, we don't like horror games, but for this, this is going to be kind of fun. So since we created a doorway, so we're going to end it right here, and we're going to grab the doorway prefab that we created. So go to other prefabs and grab the doorway. Drag the doorway into the scene. Move it in. Press 0 for the Y, and then we're going to do 90. Yes, 90 degrees for the Y on the rotation. What we're going to do is we're going to snap this into place. So snap this here into place. And another trick, what we can do is instead of adding another wall, what we can do is we can just extend it by going to scale, or better yet, Control Z. We're not going to do the scale. We're going to just do Control D to duplicate this wall. Control D to duplicate the wall. All right. And then we're just going to make this one smaller. So use the scale tool, make it a little smaller, and then snap it in place. Yeah, just make sure that's not. If you come over here, make sure it's not extruding out. All right, so try to scale it down so it's not extruding out. Okay, and that's the hallway, the nice little hallway that we got here. And then let's go ahead and add the floors. So go back to the prefab, and we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do floor 1, P floor 1. So drag P floor 1 onto the scene, and then we're gonna snap it into the place here by pressing V key and then snap it in, and then duplicate it by pressing Control D, and then we're gonna snap it here. Actually, a good way for this one right here, I'm gonna delete this one. I'm gonna go all the way over to our bathroom. I'm gonna grab this one right here. Do Control D. All right, so we're gonna move this over by pressing Control D to copy this. I'm just gonna use this floor. So move it all the way over. All the way over here. All right, like so. And then we're gonna flip it by doing 180 on the rotation. And then we're going to move it in place. See if we can snap it in place. So let's see here. Now we got a little bit of that brown shown, so probably just move it in. Just move it in by highlighting the Z, the blue, which is the Z axis. Let's move it forward a little bit, so it will look like it's in there. All right, so that's in there, which is looking good. Okay, so for this, just in case, we're just gonna delete this right here instead. Just gonna duplicate this. Duplicate this on the other side. And then we're just going to add the floors again. So add this floor up here. All right. And then, since this is getting some space, I'm just going to scale it on the X, scale a little bit. And then snap it in place. Deselect and snap in place by pressing the B key. Basically, it's going to snap place over here, but that's okay. Press Control D to duplicate it. Snap in place again by pressing B. Control D to duplicate it again. And basically what I'm doing is I'm going to duplicate it all the way over to the end here. Or what we can do is grab this, Control D, duplicate that, and then this is going to be 90 degrees. Negative, actually negative 90 degrees. And we're just going to use that to put that in place. Instead, let's see here. See how it looks. Snap that in. Snap that in. Now it's probably best to use the use these. Let's keep duplicating these instead. Control D. And snap it into here. Then Control D. And snap it into here. And it's okay if it's just going over. That's okay. So next is the lobby area. So what we're gonna do is gonna get some walls. Actually, I'm sorry. Before we do the lobby, I forgot the ceiling. Let's get the ceiling first. So go to ceiling. Find the ceiling in the prefabs. Drag the ceiling in. Drag it up. Snap it in place by pressing V. Then I'm going to duplicate it. And basically what I'm doing is I'm going to duplicate it all around so we can get it covering this whole entire hallway. I'm going to hold down Shift to select these and press D to duplicate it. Move this further. Pressing V to snap it. Control D again. Snap it. And then that should cover it. If it's not covering, you could just use the scale tool to scale it to cover it. Right? And next we're going to cover this by selecting this and then Control D all the way across to copy them all and to make duplicates all the way across. So Control D, move it in, snap it in place. Control D again, and make sure that this is snapped into place on the that ceiling. Right now, move this in and then snap this in place. Sure we got it all in there. Like I said, if you see some blue, then what we can do is just scale it over. So I'm just gonna select these. And then just use the scale tool right here and just scale it. Cover it. Alright, and then that's covered. And so we won't see this. Making sure select these all again if you deselect them. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the move tool. Move it over. and then we're just gonna make sure we snap it in place by by pressing the B key, snapping it in there. All right. Right now we got the hallway done. Next, we're gonna go ahead. Now we can go ahead and build the lobby. So grabbing the wall, I use wall P2. Bring it to the scene. And place then. Basically, you're going to shoot around and Control D, pressing Control D, and we're going to do 90. Then we're just going to go straight across. So I make 5 of these. So add 5 of these. So by pressing Control D, and let's make 5 more across. So that's 1, Control D again, 2, Control D again, 3, Control D again, 4, Control D again, and 5. Alright, and then over here, select this one, press Control D, duplicate this one, and then we're going to go ahead and zero this out. Actually go -90, sorry. And then we're going to make 3 actually of these. So 3 more. So Control D, snap it, that's 1. Control D, 2, snap it, again like pressing B. And last one, 3, Control D, make a 3rd one. And then what this 3rd one's going to do is there's going to be our exit. So press Control D on here again, and we're going to do 0. Going to move that in. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and make our exit here. So it's going to Control D here, and to make this exit easy, I'm going to grab this and press Control D, or doorway, move this out, and we're going to press 0. Check 0. Okay, good. Okay, this is how I want it to be. So press 0 and bring this out, and then snap this. This is going to be our exit. We're going to do a lighting here to let it know that's the exit by having a green light there. So it will let us know that that's the exit. So we're going to select this, and we're going to duplicate it over here. So press Control D, duplicate this wall, move it over here, and then do 180. Sorry, 180 on the Y. Like that, and then duplicate again. All right, and then we're gonna go over a little bit. So this one, press Control D, and we're gonna do 90. I'm sorry, negative 90. Move this over. That in. All right. And then I'm going to control D again. And then what we're going to do is control D, and we're going to flip this over. So it'll be 180 on the Y. So what we're doing is we're going to get to the end. So basically what this is going to do is the classroom is going to be here, and at the end it's going to be the morgue. So let me go control, so selecting this, control D, snap it in place, then control D, or you can shorten it and just have the classroom here. So once that's done, so I'm going to have the classroom here. So what I can do is do the same, control D with this one, and then move this over for the classroom entrance. And 180. All right. And press Control D, duplicate this, and then we're gonna duplicate this one more time. Press Control D, and then we're gonna do a 0. Actually, negative 90 on the Y. Keep forgetting all my axis is on this, and then let's snap this in place. And then towards the end, it's going to be the morgue entrance. Control D, and Control D again, and snap this in place. Okay, and then on this one, I'm going to select this one right here. Press Control D again on this, and then we're going to do 90. Actually, negative 90, and then do V to snap this in place. All right. All right, let's see here. Then we're going to get this wall, Control D, move this over. Do 90. So over here. And let's see some here. Press V. So you need to snap this in place like so. Not breaking the prefab. All right, and right here is going to be the morgue. So a good thing. So let's see here. Move it like this, bam. Instead, move it so it will be centered, like so. Instead, this is going to be the morgue entrance, and that's going to be the classroom. This is and this right here is the lobby area. It has some zombies running around in this lobby area. So we're going to go ahead and add the floors. So since this one's added, so press Control D on this floor, move it over. And we're just going to move it over in place here. It says press V to get it lined up, and then just move it in like so. And then what we're going to do is Control D, and we're just going to duplicate this across. So snap it in here, and Control D again. Then we're just going to move this down like so, and also scale it by pressing Scale tool. Scale it out like so. Go back to the Move tool, move it out. Let's snap this in place, then move it down like so. Alright. Then I'm just going to press Control D to duplicate all the way over. Also make sure that that is covering covering the brown spots there. Snap this in, then Control D. So basically I'm going to control these all the way down to the floor. Make sure you get it all the way over. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and cover this up too. Press Control D. And probably do the same. Scale this out. Press the Scale tool. The Move tool. Cover that. There we go. And scale this up too a little bit. Using the Move tool. Move it out. Alright, then press Control D. Duplicate this all the way across by pressing Control D, and snap it in place by pressing Z key. Okay, and then we're going to scale this out over here by scaling on the Z axis or by selecting the blue, and use the Move tool. Move it out and then snap it in. And now we're going to cover this area. So press Control D, duplicate that, move that out. Snap it in here, then just move it over, or so it can, so it won't cover, so cover that blue, the brown, then duplicate it, Control V, then duplicate again, Control V. You can scale if you want. Okay, now the floor is done for the lobby. And then last, it will be the ceiling. What we can do is we use this sealant and just duplicate across. So press Control D. Control D again. Make a copy so we can duplicate it across here. Almost press Control D. Now we're gonna bring this all the way over across. Cover that. Did this area. So selecting D's by holding down the Shift key. Now press Control D. Move this across. Snapping it in with the V. So what we're doing is we're just gonna cover it, move it all the way down. Let me see here. I'll snap it. I select them all. I want to get the whole entire thing. One sec. Okay. All right. So make sure. Okay. So V to undo, and then Control D to duplicate it. Control D again. And also, I probably should have mentioned this earlier. To undo stuff, just press Control V. That will allow you to undo it, undo stuff. So let me duplicate this back again. All we're just doing is making sure that it is covering all the way towards the end. Okay. So, darn, got some blue. All right, so I'll take care of that blue. I'm going to go ahead and use the move tool because, as you can see that blue coming out. So we're just going to use the scale tool, and then we're going to scale it over, and then move it over, and then snap it in place. All right, now that's done. Done for not almost done. So let's cover this up. So holding selecting D's by holding down the Shift key and doing Control D to move it, and then snap it in place. Snap, then Control D again. Snap. All right. Or you can just scale it. I'm going to scale it. So, Control V all the way over. Sure that okay. So I'm doing it. I'm just going to scale it. Or you can just, or you can just make a copy, but I'm going to scale it. So I might do something. I might make an outside scene over here. Make a new scene. But I'll show you how to do all of that in later tutorials. But all I'm just doing is using this scene right here to just make a survival horror game. So on this, we're just going to scale this on the X, scaling, boom, move it out, and then snap this in place. All right, and then that is done. And then in the next video, we are going to go ahead and build the classroom and the morgue. Also, if you like what I'm doing, and please like and subscribe. And also, if you want to support me in making more tutorials, click on my Patreon link below, and that will support me as well. Also, if you want to learn more on how to build levels and game design and Unity, just click on my affiliate link below. Other than that, see you in the next video.